Hey folks, we're live. It's Wednesday. We're doing some game dev stuff. Hope you've all had a good week so far. We'll be working on getting this waving arm thing in into my game. Let's bring that up on there. Let's turn that down in my ear a little bit. And switch over to the main screen. Let's see what's going on. So we vertex painted this object, but might be better off trying to sort of UV paint it instead. So what we'll do, delete all these. So that's all deleted. And we want to UV unwrap this really. Where's the UV? Let's select that. There we go. Got lights on my keyboard again. Now I can actually see the keys I'm pushing. What's it? UV editing, I think. Possibly here. Oh, I'll have to remind myself how we do this. So I can unwrap it, but I don't think it's going to do what I want it to do. So I want to do a seam. It's a UV seam, isn't it? Let's do a quick Google. And remind myself how to do UV seams. UV seams in Blender. How do we do this? Mark seam, unwrap, adjust seams, repeat. Cool, that sounds good. How do we do that? Want to mark a seam. Control E. To add an edge to a seam, simply select the edge and press Control E to mark the seam. To remove it, use Control E again. Okay. So we go to edit mode. Go edge select. So we want to basically put a seam across the bottom here. And then Control E. Mark seam. Cool. We have a seam. Now what might be easier if I mark it across the top here as well. Control E, mark seam. We can probably arbitrarily, I don't know. Don't know the word, but we'll not attempt it. We can mark a seam down the centre here, I suppose, to that marks a line there. Go Control E, mark the seam. So that should unwrap naturally now. And hopefully that bit in the middle there should also unwrap if we select along here. Control E, mark seam. So that should cut out as a donut. And that should cut along there. Now, it's the easiest thing to do. Probably mark a seam along here. Make sure that's all, yeah, that's to be all the way around. Control E, mark that seam. Where should we put another seam? Because I could do it for each section of the hand. Well, there's going to be too many seams, I don't know. Better to have too many than not enough, I suppose. And, well, you can have too many. You end up painting every single vertex separately, and that defeats the object. What we should do, we should mark these seams. Okay. Control E, mark that seam, and we'll probably just go up these sections. That should hopefully unwrap in a reasonable manner. Now, do I unwrap this as a separate bit? Yeah, let's do that separately. Yep, that seems to be a complete circle. Mark that seam. Might as well mark that as well. So that's a section. And let's do this bit at the top here. Mark that as a seam. And maybe this one as well. Mark that as a seam. Let's do the top as well here. Okay, so that's each section. Probably do marking this bit down the middle here as a seam. That means that unwraps that way. Now for these, probably bring it down the side here. Mark as a seam, so that should unwrap that way. Mark that whole flag as a seam. We mark that as a seam. So that definitely unwraps there. Mark as a seam, and for same for the bottom. Mark as a seam. Okay. Mark that as a seam as well. It doesn't really matter if it unwraps those bits on the edge, as long as it doesn't do anything crazy with them. Shift A? No. So a quick googly, how do we unwrap? might have to just straight Google it. "3D viewport, select UV, then unwrap, press U to select. Press U and select unwrap." Okay, so just basically U. So we've got a UV map. We just want to unwrap it now. I want to select all. We have to Google this again. Alt-A. I'm sure I tried Alt-A. Select everything by press the A key on your keyboard. This will work in both object mode and edit mode, but it won't select an object to deselect everything. Oh, Alt A is deselect. So A. Oh, as easy as that. Cool. So new image. Waving arm. Okay. And there was something about when you unwrap, you can put spacing in there. Greetings, Jeffrey. How's it going, dude? It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good week so far. There's an unwrap with spacing, isn't there? Doing good. Glad to hear. This smart UV project. Reset projection. Was in record stores again, not the metal store. Found Wu-Tang LP in yellow. Ooh, that sounds cool. Island margin. That's what we want. There we go. That's what I was going for. I'll send you. Awesome. It was in a bookshop in a church. Ceiling was still church. Oh, that's cool. I love that kind of architecture. They knew what they're doing when they're making the architecture. The only thing I can really say was it's kind of come as a benefit. You've sent? Awesome. Oh wow. Now that's the kind of place you want to buy records from, isn't it? Still they got the church organ in there as well. The big bookstore, but you don't see it in the pic. It's big. No, this was bookstore, not record. Record store was in later. Oh, okay. Yeah, we definitely want to be able to buy books from this place. Very cool. I do like the organ. It's like a nice dark mahogany, like wood with gold trim. Right, so I want these sections here to be grey. Yo, I'm lurking doing some OpenRA. Nice. Hey Lisa, it's good to see you. Enjoy your OpenRA. Yeah, thank you for sending me the that install of OpenRA. I've installed it, and I hopefully get a chance to play it soon. That's Tiberium Sun only, not the full open. Okay, cool. Yeah, I enjoyed Tiberium Sun, so that'd be fun to give that a go. Well, how do we move? Let's go move. Best you can find these. This one's a bit more hidden, so send it. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, I do have a copy of OpenRA I found before with like they added like lots of extra factions and stuff. I think they tried to like put all the factions from all the other games into one kind of thing. So it's Nod, GDI, Allies and Soviets all in one kind of game to select from. Nod, my favourites, yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed Nod for its being a little bit different. Like GDI was fun, but the Nod missions I found definitely more fun to play, and I liked the story of Nod as well. GDI is your typical kind of good guy storyline. That's the flag, so we want to move the flag out of the way. So, despite me putting a seam, it's still chopped it into several pieces. Let's scale these all down. So no, these are the that's the arm. And no, these are that's the base. I'm guessing these longer bits here are then the flag pole. The rest of this should be the hand then, in theory. What do I want? I want a kind of greyish colour. Ah, no, I didn't particularly want that. Waving arm, there we go. Texture, materials, object, single. Studio mocap flat. Save the image. Where do we see the it should be painting that. Why is it not doing that? Missing materials, textures. Okay. Waving arm. Missing materials, textures detected. Materials, okay. Go on texture that. Let's delete the texture. Materials. It's not a material, is it? Okay, let's go back to Google. UV mapping I want to do really. Select object, edit mode, select entire mesh pressing A, image, edit it in UV. So we want to reduce as few islands as possible. Can I do that? Wave projection vector by faces with larger areas. Scaled angle limit. Oh, that looks better. Let's rub out all the no, that's definitely not what I want. Anyway. I feel this is going to be better because there's not so many islands now. Why I decided to do that, I don't know. So that's the stick. That's the top of the arm. Guessing that's the bottom of the arm. And I'm guessing these two dots here at the top or bottom of the stick. Let's scale these down a bit. I'm guessing the rest of this up here is all the hand. Put that there for the moment. Image, save. Don't want to save as. Image, save. UV maps. Why is it not showing that then? Face maps. Got a UV map there. Do I have to select it over here? Live UV map. Yeah, we'll leave that unticked for the moment. Snapping, don't do any snapping. Use a perspective arm flag. Why aren't I seeing the colour update? A nice woody effect. Probably along those lines. Right, what am I missing then? The texture painting. Texture paint blender. There we go, quick start guide, I remember this one. Yes, watching a quick start guide. Okay, so this is in textures. So is that the right place? Oh no, it's right at the top. Up here. No. It says draw in brushes. I'm in the wrong view. Text draw, texture paint. Ah, there we are. Okay, we've done that. Okay, now what am I missing? It should be applied. So that's the texture. Not understanding why it's not working. Just want to paint it. What am I missing? Let's go back a stage here. So I've unwrapped it. And why aren't I able to paint it? Not entirely sure why that's not selected, but something else in its entirety. Okay, so I think I'm back to the stage that's in this video. Okay, so in the video I'm watching here, the guy has a base texture. It's automatically applied. So texture draw, base color. Cube, which is interesting. I haven't renamed that yet. You have to arm. So supposing you've got two lots of materials. I've been streaming for just over an hour. This is starting to confuse me a little bit, so I might take this offline and have a better look. Maybe end up streaming on Friday. Yeah, I might do a Friday stream, as it might be the last stream before. Well, those could end up doing a stream on Monday. Don't know I'll have to check what people's availability is. Definitely, I should be able to squeeze in the stream on Friday. I might have to do some tutorials on while off stream and just see if I can remember how to do texture painting, because this is confusing. Going offline already? Yeah, I'm getting very confused at this. I don't think it makes a very good streaming. Because I need to follow like a YouTube tutorial and I'm basically just staring at the screen. But I've started painting it, but the painting's not coming across. It's just still pink. So I'm not sure where I'm going wrong. Yeah, but yeah, I'll probably end up streaming on Friday doing some more of this. So I'd like to get something in place, and then I'll post in Discord with a demo for people to try. But yeah, I'll probably finish this on Friday because my head's not working. I'm getting very confused. And we'll see what's going to happen with Monday. So I'm guessing if you guys might be busy on Monday, we might be busy on Monday. So we might have to have a chat about that one. But yeah, I think I might end it here, and I'll work on it off stream. No, I'm not busy Monday. Cool. I'll check with Nix to see if we've got any plans. And if not, we'll do Stardew as usual, as my last stream before Christmas. But I might, I'll have to check. I think something's been moved to Monday. That's not normally on Monday, so I'll have to keep you updated. But I'll try this off stream, and I'll post any pictures or updates. But yeah, it's just it's making me very tired trying to follow this. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Managed to get about an hour's worth of streaming. And yeah, I'll be back on Friday to do some more of this. But thank you for tuning in, no matter how short it was. Much appreciate that. It was a late night for me last night, which I think is probably not helping me. But I should be back on Friday for sure, even if it's a short stream. So hope you have a good week. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see you on Friday. Hope you have a good night, and I shall see you then. Good night. Good night, Jeffrey. Good night, Lisa. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, I'm just going to lie down now and just... It has fried my brain. I will be back on Friday. So I hope to see you then. Have a good night.